It's stupid. Hang on, this is the... No, that's the right angle. Alright. Shit. Of course, it falls over. It's fun. Just stick this back here.
Use the mustard.
I think we're all on camera, I guess. I don't know at this point. Good evening, YouTube. I'm Kira the Cat, your feline hostess with the mostest. And contrary to what the title's probably going to say, no, we are not playing any more Major Minor. In fact, this is we're done with the game. That's it. I'm done. I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. I looked at the TV Tropes page a couple days ago, and it's just the game is horrible. First of all, any of the negative reviews, that's why it has such a positive rating on Steam, because they were getting taken down.
Really?
Yes. The negative reviews were getting taken down on Steam. Apparently, it's still a sore spot for people where even criticizing the game, like, for legitimate reasons, causes entire arguments.
You mean like the grammar structure?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. So, yeah, you can actually go ahead and delete that off there. We are not playing this anymore.
Thank God.
Yes.
It's gone forever.
Freedom!
So, let's actually talk about how bad the game, like, some major problems with the game, besides the whole plot structure. Most of Terra, actually, again, like, looking at the TV Tropes page, the entire Otherworld doesn't get much development at all.
As many times they shove that in your face for the first, 2 hours?
It does not get much development besides what's already shown.
That's so dumb.
Like, a lot of it's literally just there for no reason. Apparently, Clay shows back up actually alive halfway through the game or towards the end.
Didn't see that coming.
I don't know. There's, like, multiple endings. Stuff carries over. It's trying to basically be, like, one of those games where... It's trying to be Undertale, kind of. If I want to be honest with it, it's trying to, like, where it's got the different route endings and stuff effects. So it's trying to be Undertale, basically.
You mean it's not like Shadow the Hedgehog with 10 different endings?
No, because Shadow stuff doesn't carry over. Aside from weapons, it doesn't carry over through playthroughs. It's more the choices you make. Like, certain flags get tripped and they carry over.
Yep.
So it's more like Arkham Knight, actually.
Ew. Alright, I guess.
Well, there's nothing wrong with Arkham Knight. We're not talking about Batman, though. We're talking about Terrible Furry visual novel. Which is another thing. A lot of people were saying that the dating mechanic really, or the affection meter, really was underutilized.
There was an affection meter?
Yeah, apparently there's an affection rating in the game.
This is how you know the game is shit. You don't even mention this stuff.
The phone thing is also a major mechanic that was posted on Steam, but also gets very underutilized in the game.
There's a phone?
Remember, we gave Keela our number.
Oh, yeah. And we also got Claire's number?
We got Claire's number, too, and they basically go unused. Again, Claire basically disappears from the story after you talk to her. And if you don't talk to her, you never know that she's in the game, because you have to not talk to her to get the best ending anyway. Which doesn't really make sense.
And what constitutes as the best ending here?
I don't remember. All I know is there's a bomb. I didn't... The TV Tropes wiki was very...
There's a bomb?
You have to choose between either saving Rook or Keela. Who, by the way, is impersonating his dead brother, and his real name is Eddie.
Why is he impersonating his dead brother?
I don't know.
Oh, they didn't mention that?
Not on the TV Tropes wiki.
I'd
have to look at the actual Wikipedia for that, and I don't have that time.
I'm more confused.
Or the
why you have
patience.
to,
right.
Save two people you don't really like to be on the safe side.
If you save one of them, in fact, saving Rook is the better idea, weirdly enough. If you save one but not the other, it'll blow the other one to bits. So if you save Rook but not Keela, it'll kill Keela. If you save Keela but not Rook, it'll kill Keela. Or it'll kill Rook, I mean. But yeah, so it's a catch-22, but from what we've seen, they're both kind of insufferable in the first place, so... It's also explained what's up with Rook and his tablet, but it's not... a lot of the TV Tropes wiki didn't go into full detail on everything, it just listed whatever tropes were there. But yeah, so the game is actually, like we thought, absolutely terrible.
Well, I knew it was terrible.
Clace. I'm not a fan of your game. For these many reasons. And I'm still not sure if I'm going to be a fan of your new game coming out. So please, if you do manage to somehow see and hear this, take notes and make it better. Although I highly doubt that's going to happen.
I think it would, like, honestly, there's some definite promise. Like, the concept is fine. There's definitely some things that were interesting, but it could have been done way better. It's a lot of lost potential in
Coulda,
that.
woulda, shoulda.
What is this?
Are you really eating right now?
What is
Yes.
this? What are you giving me?
Peppermints.
Okay,
Melty peppermints.
that's fine. You know you want it. You love peppermint.
Anyways.
But yeah.
Camera. Wow.
So what else what else can really be said about this game?
Take some lessons in creative writing.
Yeah, the grammar is like, there's definitely, it's not as bad as 50 Shades of Grey, and I've read the original cut of 50 Shades of Grey. Please actually use period, and this is not directed at Clace, thank God. For once, that's one thing he actually did do right, is use actual ellipses and not commas in place of ellipses.
What about the abundance of question marks and things that didn't require question
I was
marks?
going to get to that. That's another thing. There's a lot of stuff that just does not need a question mark at the end of it. It really doesn't. Some stuff don't need question marks. Some things are just plain statements. Like, and the writing was also, it came off a little bit. It came off way too pretentious at times. Like, there, especially with Rook, there's spots where it's way too pretentious for its own good, and like,
you know, you go into the cafe. Allegedly, we just go straight into a room.
yeah,
And then there's suddenly stairs.
yeah, there's continuity errors, and I think it only would have got worse the more we went on. Like, I think we stopped in actually one of the few legitimately good spots. Like, aside from a few question marks, where we stopped actually wasn't too badly written. And I've read, as a veteran who writes and reads fan fiction, I've read some real doozies in my time. And that actually wasn't as badly written. That's not my immortal levels of bad, so there's one point. There's something good.
There's one point. You're not as bad as my immortal.
Is that really something to be proud of, though?
Yes.
Yes, actually.
Yeah.
Have you read it?
That'll be what we do next. That'll be what we do next. We're going to read My Immortal next.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
This is
whatever.
gonna be
Look
fun.
what you've done.
I didn't do nothing.
It's because you haven't read it yet.
It's gonna be fun. But as far as major minor goes, and this is also serving as an update video. The three of us have jobs now. All three of us have jobs, day jobs. We are not recording on the weekends as often as we should, and I know I have that one Pokemon video, but I'm working all of Black Friday, or all Black Friday week, so that's the other reason the Pokemon videos have kind of slowed to a crawl, also because they take forever to upload because my Wi-Fi is trash at home. But as far as major minor goes, however, this is the last you'll hear of it. It's the last you'll see of it. I am absolutely done with that game. We're done with it. He's deleted it off of his phone. No more. There's no more of that. Whether we do Clace's new game or not, I'll wait to see how that goes down, and then maybe if it's actually pretty alright, I'll see about
Pretty alright.
I'll see about making us suffer through that. But as far as major minor goes, that's the end of that.
Done. Kaputsies. Out
Finally.
the window.
Thank God. I wasn't sure how much more I could take of that in the first place. Like, I was done after episode 1. After episode 1, that hour-long trauma, I was done with that.
Oh, cool idea. You liked it.
No, not at all. The only reason we continued filming that is because he wanted to see me suffer. But yeah, as far as major minor goes, it's the end of that. I think we can squeeze out My Immortal. That shouldn't take too long.
We'll see.
We won't do it in this video, but we'll definitely do it in another one. But
Brace yourself,
Yeah.
Nero. There are many, many, many series that collide in here. The first one
50
starting
Shades-
with Harry Potter.
50 Shades of Grey is a masterpiece compared to My Immortal. And you know how I feel about 50 Shades of Grey.
So does that mean I'm bringing popcorn when this happens?
Well, let me put it this way. Let me ask you this. How do you feel about it starting out like Harry Potter and then suddenly we go into Mario and Zelda and Sonic and all these other things that should never cross over?
Magic?
Don't worry. You poor naive.
He'll learn.
You poor naive soul, you.
To quote Cersei from Game of Thrones. Oh, my sweet summer child.
In any case, I've been Kira the Cat, your feline hostess with the mostest, with Nero and Theo, and
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next time.